What's up, Nintendo fans? My name is Blaze, and today I want to talk a little bit about some information that came out from E3 that I honestly haven't had a chance to cover yet because Animal Crossing is kind of stole the show for me, and I wanted to talk as much about Animal Crossing as I could. So for those of you that subscribe to my channel because of Animal Crossing, thank you so much. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to be covering Animal Crossing as much as possible from now until March. So thank you again. But for those of you who also enjoy Smash Ultimate, I do want to give you my thoughts and analysis on the DLC characters for Smash Ultimate. Today, we're talking about the hero character that was revealed at E3 from Dragon Quest XI. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch the trailer for the Dragon Quest character because I think that's important to show the trailer first, and then we'll move on to my thoughts and what I think is what I've heard and things like that. So here it is. So I'd heard rumors about this character being taught. They teased this character a little while ago. I didn't think much of it at the time, but as time went on, I realized that this could be real. I think there was a tweet from somebody who works with Sakurai or Sakurai himself, where they tweeted the shield from Dragon Quest leaning up against a wall, and it was somebody in the offices of Smash Ultimate. So it was like, that's kind of weird. That was probably like 3 or 4 months ago, and that was a speculation at the time, was that was going to be the new DLC character. We didn't know anything more about it until right here, and then of course you see him, and it's like, oh, that's real. So I'm not a huge Dragon Quest fan, just to be honest. I'm not the biggest Dragon Quest fan ever. I think the original game was cool. My buddy played it a lot. Some of the newer games look amazing, and if I was a JRPG person, if I had more time to play JRPGs, I think I would love the Dragon Quest games, but I personally don't play them like I would like to. So here we see some of his attacks and some of the things he's going to be doing. His dash attack looks a lot like Link's dash attack, and then like the jumping downward swipe. His up B's pretty cool. It leaves those tornadoes at the bottom. That's pretty neat. Oh, Ganondorf's Asuya! This is the part that confuses me, though. I think it confuses a lot of people, is that they introduce not only the hero character from Dragon Quest XI, but they also bring in 3 other characters from previous Dragon Quest games. The heroes from those games. So I think that's awesome. I just don't know what this is trying to do, what they're implying here. So are these skins? Are these characters that are going to function a little bit like well, I would guess not. I think they're skins. Looking at some of the attacks that we're seeing there, they have what looks like identical attacks. But I guess one of the thoughts was that they were going to function like the Pokemon function, and that it was going to be like a, you know, switch out when you need certain abilities kind of a thing. That is probably not true. I think these are definitely skins or even Echo Fighters of each other. So we'll see how that turns out. I looked for a little while. I couldn't find confirmation on anything that I just said. So take that with a grain of salt. But that's kind of what we were looking at for the Dragon Quest character. But if you look at the way that they attack and the way that they move, they seem to do some of the things that we saw the main hero doing. So I'm guessing this is going to be more of a alternate skin, or alternate, kind of like Robin has male and females. I think it's going to be more like that. So that attack we saw the hero character do. So it's very possible these will all be Echo Fighters. This is the part that's confusing, though, right here. Is I don't know what that was. So I guess one of the confusion points here is that you have an MP gauge. So it looks like it starts at 100, and as you use certain moves, maybe that drains a little bit depending on what you want to use. It's very possible that you'll have to try to gain MP back somehow, so I don't know how that works either. Maybe there'll be an item that you can use. So that's very interesting. I think this is how people were speculating that it was going to end up being a multi-character type character. So when you think about this, like this person has Sizzle, Psych Up, Oomph, and Snooze. I personally wonder how in-depth this menu system is. Like the previous menu to this, was there like a fight option? Was there like a magic option? Was there an items option? I guess I'm kind of wondering how that's gonna kind of pan out. But I think that there's some interesting information here, and I think that time will tell how this works out. But right now, information's not very prevalent. At least I couldn't find anything. So if you guys know and you want to help out, put it in the comments, because I think there's definitely some good things there. Put a source too. I'd like to see a link to an article that confirms what you're saying. So I do enjoy. I think this is gonna be an interesting idea if it is more in depth. Maybe it is like a turn-based kind of a thing where they're only out for a certain for like a few seconds at a time. Maybe they're only out for like 30 seconds each, and that you automatically switch, or maybe you have to press down B to switch them out. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it might be an interesting way to define a character, and that would relate a little bit to how Pikachu or how Pokemon Trainer works with Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. But I don't want to speculate too much. It's just something I'm thinking that could be implemented, but I don't know how fun that would be as a character. So I guess we'll see. But that's Dragon Quest. I don't want to talk too much about that one because I think this is the most confusing thing is what this is. Although that menu system may not even be in the game, so it might just be something where you select the one that you want to use as your down B, and that's just the one that you always use as down B unless you want to switch it again, and you would just press, kind of like how Shulk charges up his different runes. Like you would probably just do something like that. So I think it's the neutral B button to do that with Shulk, and then once you do the neutral B, you can select, maybe like neutral B, neutral B, neutral B to cycle through that menu, and then once you have the one you want, that's now your down B. So I don't know. I guess we'll see how that all works. So there's probably more information out there, but again, I couldn't find it. So all right, so that's it. So that's the Dragon Quest DLC for Smash Ultimate, coming out in the spring. So that's pretty exciting. I personally stream Smash Ultimate on my Twitch channel every Saturday night, so if you are a Smash fan, you want to take on some of my viewers, that's definitely worthwhile. It's worth your time to stop by on Saturday nights. We'll be doing that till the break of dawn. No, we'll do it for a little while. So it's every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, so check that out. But Smash is a great game. I'm really looking forward to any other DLC characters. Coming up in the next couple of days, I have a prediction and a wish list, my ultimate wish list character for the next DLC, which I'll talk about in a future video. But I do want to thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out today. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll be doing as much new content as I can, as often as I can, until and even after Animal Crossing comes out. So thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you on the Flippity Flip.